How are you all? Oh, sorry, I'm so late. Well, sorting out Lainey, getting her in the bath. How are you all doing? How are you all? Go away, comments on the other things. Talking to the people on here. Hello to all you members that have joined. I put this as a members only thing because obviously on a Saturday afternoon or Saturday evening we typically just upload from a members video. We haven't had a chance to do anything because, well, just because. So it's a member only one. Well, people that aren't members can check it out, but people that aren't members can only comment. I think that makes sense. But shout out to Kathy with the super chat. Kathy, gosh, you're very kind of you, Kathy. Very kind. I don't know how to thank you. How do we thank you for this? Like, we need to thank you for something. I'll find a way of thanking you. Oh, how are you all? Just come to chat with you, really. Just chilled. Just a chilled one this evening. I know there's a lot of people that's just a chilled Saturday, isn't it? How are you all? Lainey's not with us today because she's literally the most man down I think I've ever seen Lainey in my life. She's got the Rona. She's got Rona, so she's not in a good way. I do not I claim no negative energy from this live stream. Lol. It claims you, Erica. The negative energy claims you. That's what I tell people whenever they put that in the comments. It's so funny. How's Lainey doing? She's all right. She's fine. She's Oh, Jane, you're making me late for work's Christmas party. Oh, you better go. I'm not the priority here. Work Christmas do's are always the priority, without a shadow of a doubt. So Lainey she's fine. She's just in a bit of a bad way at the minute. She's just like a really bad head flu, like the worst head flu I think I've ever seen on anyone ever. So I don't know if it's the new COVID variant, but she ticks all the boxes for it. Like, it hasn't been confirmed or anything, so but she's in a bad way, bless her. Oh, Jasmine sending love to Lainey. Yeah, I think she's going to join us. She's in the bath at the minute, so I've just told her, go get in the bath while I do this. And you can just enjoy the bath, really. Ben, you're a lucky young man. Liverpool just finished playing and I don't start work for another hour. There you go. You can fill your hour with me. This guy. I can't think of a better way to fill your hour. Air hugs and elbow bumps to Lainey. Just on the left elbow though, because she's also broken her elbow. It's not been a great week for Lainey. She's had a rough week. Broke her elbow last weekend, and now she's got COVID. It's about paranormal Karens. Paranormal Karens. I love it. Lainey's just sent me a text saying I can't join because it's for members. So she can't even join. I think Lainey can watch. So Lainey, just text me if you've got something you need to say, and I'll say it out loud. Sorry, I'm just reading some of your comments. Kathy, spend on the baby and Lainey for Christmas, as I will not be here for Christmas. So there you go. You are brilliant. Get well soon, mate. Oh, Kathy, where are you? Are you going somewhere nice for Christmas? Lisa, welcome, you bloody legend. Becoming a bloody member, you bloody legend. Look at you, Lisa. Gets better soon, Lainey. If she's here, I think she's still on there. She can see your messages and stuff. She just can't comment because she's not a member. Brilliant, top notch. Just really just kind of a chill with you guys. See if you guys had any questions or anything. I put like a question thing on our oh, Lainey just sent me a text. Please tell everyone a huge thank you for all the well wishes. There you go. That was from Lainey. So yeah, Lainey sends her love basically to you guys. Welcome to the family, Lisa. Yes, there's a typo in the title, Ben. Oh no. What have I put? it could be worse. I tried to type paranormal investigation on TikTok. It's actually still up there. There's a thing where we did this something with Deborah Davies, right, a long, long time ago, and it was on I think I put it on TikTok, yeah. And I put I went to put paranormal investigation, but I put a C instead of a V. So you can tell what I put. Oh, hi Lainey. Please wrap yourself in bubble wrap until the boy is here, please. Lainey, if you're hearing that, wrap yourself in bubble wrap. She's she's just, if she couldn't get any worse, could you? Ben, did you see the video I sent via Facebook? No, Yasmin. I need to check that out. We've had a bit of like a chilled weekend off the old social media stuff. We just took a bit of a step back from it because it was just a bit of a crazy day yesterday. Lainey getting a positive and all that lot. So I think it's coming for me now. There's no way of really avoiding it. Oh, where's the chat gone? Everyone's gone quiet. Jane, hello, Del Boy. Del Boy's here for the next, well, until he goes to work. Oh, Chelsea Wilson, welcome to the Lainey family, you bloody legend. Look at you, members joining, legend. How are you all? Okay, you can't see what I'm typing, lol. Check your TikTok. On it, Erica. After this, I will be checking my TikTok. Warner's Sin Warren Hailing Island. You are the very best, Ben. You are a real star. Oh, Kathy, you're too kind. But that sounds lovely. Where you're going sounds very, very nice. What was I saying? I can't remember what I was saying before Lainey rudely interrupted and texted me. Oh yeah. So if you got any questions, I don't know if you do. I put a thing up on Instagram on the stories to see if you had any questions, and I thought, oh, it'd be a good idea to answer some of those questions, and then I realised that I've got my phone for the live stream, so I can't actually check my phone for the questions. So, Lainey! I don't know if she can hear me. Lainey, if you're on here, send me some questions, will you, from, like, Instagram, and then I can answer them. Oh, Zoe, hi. How have you and Lainey been? We're fine. Erica, I'm sorry I missed the last live. I was up at a concert. Well, don't you worry, Erica. That sounds far more exciting. Being at a concert. I think I'd rather be at a concert than watch myself on a live stream, so don't blame you. Why don't you and Lainey have a little break so you can recover and look after each other? Well, that's the kind of thing. We've taken a bit of a step back. Not a step back, but like we've just kind of chilled out a little bit the past couple of days. Obviously, Lainey being a bit man down, she's just kind of gone into a bit of a shell, really. She's fine, she's just not feeling great. So she spent a lot of time in bed, kind of sleeping it off. And then yesterday we just had a really chilled out day. It was fine. Didn't really do much. Ben, I live in a haunted house, but it's not as active as yours. My ghost is called David. Sure, when you shout out his name, you make my David play up. That's actually quite funny. That's actually brilliant. I love it. Oh, I always have fun watching you freak out, Ben. Yeah, I mean, it's just part of it, really, isn't it? There's no way of not freak. Oh, I don't know what I'm saying. There's like, I've never done a live stream where I've not been freaked out, so something's always happening. Are you doing an investigation tonight? I'm not planning on doing an investigation tonight. I kind of leave those for midweek when everyone's available to see it, so it just makes it a bit more inclusive, I guess. This one's just for members because, you know, usually we'd give a video for you guys, but I thought I'd just do a live stream instead. Right, Lainey did send me a text, and it is, do any of your families believe in ghosts? I can't answer for Lainey, so Lainey, if you're on here, just let me know. But my family, not really. Don't think so. Like, never. They've never said that they do, and they've never. I don't think any of them have really experienced. Oh, there was one thing. So basically, my family aren't believers. My dad is a bit of a skeptic, but he once had an experience where basically he was asleep one night, and he said that I can't remember if it was his nan or his granddad, came to him in his, like, when he like woke up, his granddad was sat at the end of his bed, right? So his granddad was sat at the end of his bed, I can't remember what he said, but he said something, and then he just got up and left. My dad was like, didn't think anything of it, so he just went back to sleep and thought that like his granddad was over or something. Anyway, went downstairs the next morning to tell his parents, so my nan and my granddad, and when they just before they told him, they then told him that his granddad had passed away, which fucking weird, isn't it? Isn't that weird? So yeah, that's like the weird story that my family have. It's the weird story that my family's come up with. I don't think my mum's cares much for it. I think she'd like to think it's real, but she doesn't know. Anyway, Ben, are you going to have to stand up to Dave and Andy? They are naughty. Stand up to them and tell them it's your home. Well, if I need to, Kathy, I definitely will. Delboy, Jesus, my family are a bunch of Yvette Fieldings. Right, Lainey gets upset whenever I say that because I've always said Yvette, but it's Yvette. Yeah. So anyway, Yvette Fieldings, so annoying. No sense at all. Bless them. I love it. Yeah, Kathy. Yes, I'm a real believer in ghosts. I saw my grandfather last week. Oh wow. So someone threw the thing off his nightstand on the other side. Lol. Kathy, amazing. Yeah, that's really cool, Kathy. Lainey did send me another one. Right, I'm back. Sorry, I had to read the message that Lainey sent to me. So, don't be dissing Yvette, Delboy. Don't want to fall out with you. Ooh, beef in the comments. Yeah, Yvette Fielding for a lot of people is like chalk and cheese. It's like Marmite. You either love her or you don't love her. That's what I've learned anyway from doing this. Anyway, another question from Lainey is, someone asked what subjects we teach and if the students know about this stuff that we do online. First answer is I teach PE. Lainey's like an all-rounder. She can teach a bit of anything. And the second part is no. Well, I don't think they do. If they do, they've never spoken to me about it. And I don't think they've spoken to Lainey about it. But, I mean, the kids that we teach are quite young anyway, so they probably, like, their parents probably won't let them on YouTube. And if they do, it's like the YouTube kids section, you know. So, that's it. Another question that Lainey sent through is, what is my favourite Geordie word? What is my favourite Geordie word? Now, I think it's got to be worky ticket. Makes no sense. Like, I don't understand. Why can't you just say a naughty kid? You know, why have you got to say worky ticket? Like, it doesn't even, like, there's no correlation between worky ticket and naughty child or naughty person. You know, nothing. What is the correlation there? None at all. So it makes no sense. I've seen a super chat come through. Cheryl says, do you still have the mark on your back from the other night, Ben? Get well soon. Lainey, I do not. I don't think I do, actually. I haven't checked, but I don't think I do. The last time, like, Lainey checked was, like, the other night when it happened, and we haven't really checked since, so I don't know if it's still there, but naughty Ben. Yeah, so it's like worky ticket, naughty, yeah, Ben meaning child. Like, where's, I mean, obviously, I think a lot of it derives from, I mean, when will we reveal the baby's name and show the nursery? Oh my God, Lainey, you're throwing me under the bus with these questions. I don't know. When, I think, right, what we've agreed on is that we don't want to, like, share the baby's name because we've got it in mind and it's a bit out there, right? And we didn't want to share it and then have people be like, and then be put off the name, because we've kind of committed now to the point where Lainey started to get personalised things with the name on it. So I almost said the name there and I had to, like, rein it back in. Tina, thank you for your super chat. So yeah, we're probably just going to leave it until he's born. And then by that point, it's too late. We've committed. So, did you have a good birthday, Ben? Yeah, it was nice. We couldn't go anywhere, so I spent the day at home. Didn't do much, but Lainey made it nice for me. Like, nevertheless, she was, bless her, she was so man down. She tried her hardest to, like, make it really nice, and like I couldn't have asked for any more from Lainey in the condition she was in. So I just had a great time with her. You have to have some things in private. I agree, Christy. I agree. I think a lot of things have to be like, we share a lot, and I think like we've got to kind of. Well, we had to learn early on that we were sharing like loads of our like personal life and our personal space. So there's like certain areas of the house that we just won't share because we just want to keep those areas for ourselves, if that makes sense. She's such a doll, isn't she? She's lovely. Jane, she may be a lovely person, and that's not in question. Just pastime is very questionable. Her pastime is very questionable. That's Yvette Fielding, isn't it? So yeah, I'm just gonna leave that one between you two. Ben, you and Lainey are bloody legends. No, you guys are bloody legends. What happened to Lainey's arm? That was a question that was on Instagram that Lainey's just sent through. So, long story short, I was mopping the floor because it was like the cats had come in, it was filthy outside, and they just left like paw prints everywhere. Because what they do is they run through the door, and because their feet were wet on the tiles, they slid, and then it was like a slip and slide, and there was just mud everywhere. So I was like, you know what? I'll mop it up. I'll mop it up. And then I had my headphones in. I thought Lainey was upstairs. I didn't realise she'd come downstairs. And as she stepped on the wet tiles, she like literally went like arse over tit, fell over, bashed her elbow, broke her elbow. Whose birthday is it? It was mine yesterday. I'm a firm believer of not telling others your chosen baby name in case others ruin it for you. I agree. And being teachers as well, it is it's really hard to pick a name because you think of a name and then you think, I know a child that has got that name, and you're like, nah, I don't want that name because of whatever reason. You're like, nah. So there was a lot of names that we just had to kind of brush off and be like, nope. Happy birthday for yesterday. Thank you. Oh, poor Lainey, bad elbow and now COVID. Yeah, she's had a rough couple of weeks, bless her. The audacity of Boo and Loki leaving muddy paw prints everywhere. I know. You would have thought like these kittens would be trained. No. If it's not in their best interest, they're not interested. Lol, so they are a brat. Basically. I pushed send before I could send super chat in my son's name, Lucas. Sorry. Oh, don't you worry, Tina. Don't you worry. I love that name, Lucas. It's such a cool name. What else are we saying? What am I missing? Here we go. What made you decide to be a PE teacher, Lainey and Ben? So, what was my reasoning? Basically, I finished school and I didn't really know what I wanted to do. So I went to college and I studied sport. And then I left, as I was leaving college, I knew someone who worked in the job that I currently work in. And then basically I got a job through that essentially, and then I've never looked back really. It's been a great time. I really enjoy my job, to be fair. I really enjoy it. It's quite like the most rewarding part of it is when someone can't do something and then you show them how to do it, and then just invest that little bit of time in them, and then by the end they're able to do it, and you're like, yes. Like that's just the most rewarding part of the job. And if you ask Lainey, like she works a lot with like this like a lot of like SEND children and things, and she does the same. So she she finds it really rewarding as well. No, I've only just seen your tweet. Sorry, I'm late. Don't you worry, Hayley. We've only been going for like 20 minutes. It's just questions really. People are just posing questions. I bet you're a fun PE teacher. Well, I try my best. Yeah, I think PE teacher is the easiest teacher to be when you want to have fun, because you just play games. You're literally just playing games and like just teaching as you play the games. It's easy. I'm sure Lainey is an amazing teacher as well. She really is. She's taught me a lot actually. Lainey has in her time. Are Loki and Boo with Lainey keeping her company? Well, Boo's with me. He is literally fast asleep right now. I can see him right now. Loki's upstairs, and like the past couple of nights, Lainey's not been able to sleep very well. So she she's been struggling to sleep, and she's been getting up and down and all the rest of it. And so Loki has been really like great in keeping her company just in the time that she's like been awake and stuff. I'm back. I think I'm back. I'm back. Hello. Hello everyone. Sorry about that, guys. It's for some reason I lost signal. So weird, because no one's really using the internet apart from me and Lainey. So anyway, Loki has been flying around on his magical unicorn. That he has, Del Boy. His magical unicorn spreading the twinkle dust all over Lainey, making her feel better. Right, what was I saying? So Lainey's job. So Lainey's basically works with the SEN children, and she's like a counsellor in the afternoons. It's all good. Dave was telling you to be good and to talk to him. Well, Dave, after the other day, me and him have fallen out. Not really, but you know, left me with a bit of a mark, didn't he? Oh, hi Tim, how are ya? Spooky intervention for the signal drop. I reckon it could well be. I reckon Dave and Andy are about. Everyone's saying hello to Tim. Tim's become like a staple of live streams, hasn't he? Hi Lainey and hi Tim, how are ya? How's it going, mate? Oh, what a day. It's been one of them weird days. Ben, you want to go do my shift tonight? Buy you a Chinese? Well, I'm always down for a Chinese. Always down for a Chinese. But what? Tell me what? Don't you work in like security of some place? And that sounds like spooky booky to me. And I'm not sure if I'm not sure if I could cope with it. Is Andy and Dave playing around with things? They probably are, Kathy. They probably are mucking about with all the electronics and stuff. But Chinese sounds. Do you want to just buy me a Chinese anyway, Del Boy? I'll never turn down a Chinese. Can't believe Dave poked you, and when I said Dave poked you up, yes, Sarah, you said it, and then he did it, and then I was left with a mark, and I was fuming. Oh, Erica works in security as well. There you go. You two can go and work together. Erica, Del Boy, buy your Chinese. You guys are so great and share so much already. I appreciate what you guys do, letting us be along for the ride. Well, thank you for coming for the ride. I mean, it's been a bit of a whirlwind couple of years trying to do you know what? Oh, Lainey sent me another question. I'll answer that in a minute, Lainey. Do you know what? It's been an absolute whirlwind of a ride, and January 1st, 2022, we would have been sharing things on YouTube for 2 years. 2 years, that's ages. Isn't it? That's ages. I can't believe the time's gone that quick. I think we created this channel just before COVID. Let that sink in. How's Lainey's arm? Lainey's arm's fine. She's it's just got really bad bruising at the minute. Yeah, 2 years. I didn't believe it either until Lainey mentioned it to me the other day, and I was like, oh shit. That must have been some pressure where Dave left the mark. Looked sore. It wasn't sore. It was just raised for whatever reason. So, I mean, I think it was the shock of it, to be fair. Anyway, Lainey sent through a question that was on Instagram, and it was what is our 12-month plan? So basically, is it like, I don't know how to interpret that. Shall I go for like where I see myself in 12 months and what? Right, let's just talk about it. So 12 months time. I think in the next 12 months, we would have liked to have moved house. Obviously, Lainey would have given birth, so we'd have the baby, move house, continue with this, if Dave and Andy come with us, continue to build this community that we've got. And even if they don't come, we would probably still do things like go and ghost hunts and things like this, you know, so that would be quite fun, to be fair. Yeah, I mean, I've never really thought like that far ahead. I'm the kind of person that kind of lives in the moment, And then if something big's coming along, obviously we've got the house move coming up and we've got the baby coming up, I'll think about that. But I've never really thought that far in advance, being like, where do I see myself in a year's time? Will you do a moving video? Will you do moving video? Sorry, probably. Like, we probably record us moving house, packing up, going, unpacking, and all the rest of it. Maybe on the second channel. Jane, really sorry, gotta go. Don't you worry. See you later. Get out of here. Go and enjoy that Christmas party. You only get one Christmas party a year, and it's always the best one because the boss is always paying. So go, get out. The mark that was left on you looked like the number 7. It did look like the number 7. Or when you turned it on its side, it looked a bit like a V. I don't know what the relevance is. There might be no relevance whatsoever. But I posted that video on yesterday on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and it's caused a bit of a stir. So we're going to be kind of diving deep into it tomorrow to kind of talk about it a little bit, because it's caused a bit of a conundrum, not conundrum, just caused a bit of a stir really. People kind of, I think because the video was a bit out of context. See you later, Jane, enjoy your Christmas party. Because the video was a bit out of context, I think it looked a lot worse than what it actually was. So there's gonna be a video tomorrow to kind of clear all that up really. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say on that. Just because obviously if you were there for the live stream on the Wednesday, you would understand the context to the video, or if you've seen the live stream. But if you haven't, then it looks really bad. Looks like I've just been abused. But is Erica off as well? Gotta go, Ben. Give Lainey my love. Remember to check your TikTok. Will do, Erica. Have a good evening or day. I don't know what time it is there, but enjoy. See you later. I think spirits follow the person and not the house. Dave and Andy didn't live there, did they? No, they didn't. And it is believed that Dave is attached to Lainey. So wherever she goes, he goes. Well, theoretically. Anyway, bye, Erica. See you later. Have a good day, evening, night, whatever. I don't know what time it is there, but have a good one. Oh, I'm having a great time here, by the way. You guys are the best. Everyone's saying bye. See you later, Erica. Ben, Andy and Dave are now in big trouble. I've told my dad, oh boy, now they will behave. Brilliant, I love it. Where is Lainey? So Lainey is in the bath because she's got COVID, Hayley. So she's not feeling great. She's really under the weather. Personal attachment is very rare. Time will tell when you leave to another house. Agreed, Delboy. So, there could well not be... Sorry, I was just reading something from Lainey. There could well not be an attachment there, and he might not follow, at which point, the activity in our house, I guess, stops. So, but we'll have to cross that bridge when we get to it. Another question that was sent through Instagram was, why are we still so jumpy when things happen? And the reason is, obviously we're used to it now, the little creaks around the house, and it's when it's like that, you're like, all right, fair enough. But when you have things getting thrown off of countertops and moved around the house, it still shakes you up because you don't know it's coming. That's why it's still quite scary. And why it's still quite jumpy, because even when you think you're prepared for something, you're not actually prepared for something. I don't know how to describe it other than unless you've experienced it. So it's a weird one. It's a real weird one. Delboy, to be fair, there could be no Dave or Andy. Could be Gertrude. Could be. Who knows? Lisa said, rare. Oh, that's weird because I've had mine since I was 5. Damn, that's pretty cool. Do your friends and family believe what you post on your channel? The people that have been here and experienced it for themselves obviously do. The people that haven't, I think they believe me because, well, the people that know me quite well, they believe that there's something, but they're also kind of skeptical a bit, is it though? And then I'm like, well, yeah. And then I'm like, come over, And then they're like, absolutely not. And I'm like, well, why not? And they're like, because your house is haunted. I'm like, well, there you go then. There you go then. So you can't like be like, oh, I'm skeptical, and then not want to come over, you know? Ben, I would like you to tell Andy and Dave they are in big trouble and will be dealt with severely. Ooh. Well, I'll let them know, Kathy. I'll let them know. Lisa, the amount of people on this planet, yes, very rare. Well, Rachel just dropped in. Hi, Rachel. Oh no, you haven't missed much. Don't worry. I'm just waffling. How are you, Rachel? Are you okay? Oh, I've got an itchy head. It's this cap, I think. Oh, right. What do you buy a girlfriend for Christmas, by the way? Lainey's giving me nothing. She's like, oh, I don't know what I want. And then she's giving me some ideas, actually. I can't throw her under the bus like that. I've given her some ideas. She's given me some ideas, but I don't know. I don't know what to get her. And I'm panicking because there's only like 10 days left till Christmas or something ridiculous like that. Feels like there's only 10 days. So where are your dowsing rods? The dowsing rods are in the drawer, in the paranormal drawer, and the paranormal things. Hi Cheryl, how are ya? Ben, where do we send gifts for you and Lainey? Well, I don't know. We haven't actually got like a PO box anymore because it got closed. So I don't know. I don't know how to answer that. Oh no, not the dowsing rods. They're Del Boy's favourite, they are, because they're paranormal dowsing rods. Got them off Amazon. So you know they're legit. I started to believe when I was 15. It was 5 a.m. and the noise woke me up. I saw my nan and granddad come out of my wardrobe, walk out of the bedroom, and at the same time, my mum came out of her bedroom. Oh, Hayley. Just got home from Xmas shopping. Oh, Cheryl, I love that. I love a bit of Xmas shopping. She saw them too. No way. Yeah, the paranormal variety Del Boy. Like one's called para and one's called normal. It's a paranormal. Something comfy, something thoughtful, like a bracelet with or baby names, birthstones would be nice. Ooh, Lisa. I like the way you think, Lisa. That's a great shout. Dove or bath treats for pampering sets or chocolates. Oh, Kathy, that's a great shout. That's a very, very good shout. Something to pamper herself. I've got a couple of things. I can't say because if she's on here, give the game away. But I've got a couple of things sorted and a couple of things in the pipeline, but whether the pipeline's very good. And I've got one of them like risky presents. You know, you always get one of them risky presents where you like give it to someone and you're like, as they open it, because you're like, it's going to swing one of two ways. It's either going to be like, yes, I love it, or it's going to be like, no. I like to make a pamper basket. Cheryl. That's a great shout. Love it. I agree, Kathy. A pamper set sounds so lovely. Ooh. Gotta get my thinking cap on now. Go and get some pamper bits. I don't know why I'm whispering because if she's on here, she's still gonna hear me. Something that makes logical sense. I'm on board, but dowsing rods, I just can't. I love it. The only reason I went for it, Del Boy, is because people were like, do it. And then I was like, alright, no problem. And then, well, to be fair, I don't think it matters what you get in this field, the paranormal field. I think it's going to be like people that are like, yes, and some people that are like, no. You know, like spirit boxes. People are like, they work. Some people are like, they're a load of shit. Dowsing rods. People are like, swear by them. Some people are like, it makes no sense. You know, I think it doesn't really matter, but it is what it is. Ask Sam to make Lainey a spirit box. That actually might be the best idea I've ever heard. Friggin' genius, that is. Life of Bay. Life of B. B. I can't read. Life of B. Yes. But I bet Lainey is listening in careful what you say. Yes. Gotta be real careful. Gotta be very careful. Lainey hears everything. Lainey hears all. She, my face. Yeah, it was just a genius idea. Ben, are you home around 11 a.m? Could try and communicate with DNA around that time and make a video about it. Lainey, get well. Happy birthday, Ben. That's actually a clever idea, you know. Thank you for your super chat, by the way. Not really, because most paranormal equipment are logical in a sense, but dowels and rods are proven over 100 years to be useless. Fair enough, fair enough. Glad to help. Thank you. Where's my... I'm looking for my phone, but it's right here. Anyway, I saw, thinking of the 11 a.m. thing, I saw this tweet from a reputable source that... Oh, what did the tweet say? I'm going to have to find it. I took a screenshot of it ages ago. But basically, what it said was, more people... Or it's like studied and documented that more people die at 11 a.m. And I saw that, and I was like, maybe that makes sense. Maybe that makes sense, because we get loads of shit happen at 11 a.m. If you look at the timestamps on the cameras, all the time, it's like around the 11 a.m. mark. There is a spooky theatre show at London at the moment, looks ace, called 222. Tickets to this for when Lainey is better. Ooh, Saricha, genius idea. That's actually a very clever idea. I think she'd love something like that. That actually sounds really cool. New sloth slippers with luxury bedwear so she can lounge around the house in. Yes, bedwear and slippers are always a win. Try bath bombs or bath cream for body lotion. Genius. That tweet from people who work for the paranormal section at Amazon. Yes, it was. It was Amazon-paranormal or paranormal Amazon or something like that. I don't know. You know when like big brands have got like Tesco. No, Tesco's not a good idea. Like McDonald's UK or something. I don't know. Anyway. I wish you a happy birthday, but can't remember which platform I put it on. Oh, and my granddad passed away 11 a.m. on the 11th of November. Whoa. Oh, I'm sorry to hear about your granddad. But that's really interesting. Really interesting. Thank you for your happy birthday message, by the way. I really appreciate that. Yeah, that's... I just saw the tweet and I was like, that would make sense if it was right, if that makes sense. But, you know, I'll find the tweet and I'll share it. I'll find it, I'll share it. I've said I'll share it, so I'll share it. Anyone got any questions or anything? The chat's gone very quiet. Try bath bombs, I've read that one out. New slippers, yes, slippers are always a win. Anything comfortable is always a win for Christmas. And like washable stuff, like, you know, not washable stuff, but like, you know, like deodorants, hair shampoo, conditioner, all that cool jazz. That's always a winner. Always. I don't know what to do now. The chat's gone real quiet. Someone say something so I can read it out, and I'm not sat here in silence. I'm trying to like help me out, people. Everyone loves cozy stuff. They do love cozy stuff. Anyone on here wake at a certain time each day? Not unless my alarm's set. Literally just, I'm at random. But, oh, I heard this thing, right? Stormzy has but he's like trained himself to wake up at a set time, like every day. So he's like his own personal alarm clock, which is crazy. So like, there's clearly like a lot of like training or whatever that goes into it. But like, he can actually wake up on the dot of the time that he sets himself to wake up, if that makes sense. It's really weird. Females are very difficult to buy for. Sometimes when you buy what they want, it's never right. Running out the chat. Oh, Del boy, you're opening a can of worms there. Oh, I can't even remember what was said now. Do you have a PayPal account where we can send money and YouTube can't take a percentage of what we send? I mean, we have a PayPal account. I don't know, like, the logistics behind the PayPal account, but I mean, Sarah, what you do for us is enough, love. Don't you worry, honestly. Cat, welcome to being a bloody legend, you bloody legend. Remember, you legend. Words are hard today, man. They're real hard. Brave move, Del boy. Welcome. Excuse me. Welcome, Cat. But yeah, we do have a PayPal account. I don't know how PayPal works when sending money. I've never sent money on PayPal. The only reason we created it was because there was like a payment coming in that we needed PayPal for. But anyway, I don't know how it works. I don't know what you would need if you wanted access to it. I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. To be fair, I wake at a certain time every day after work without fail. Ooh. See, like, but like, what's it called? Zirconium rhythm? Zirconium rhythm? Something like that. Where like you set your body rhythm and tempo and alarm clock essentially. But I think you have to go to bed at a certain time every day and get a certain amount of X amount of sleep for it to work, and it has to be consistent. And then the consistent wake up happens. Or you need to go to bed at a certain time before. Go to bed a certain time before you want to wake up. So like if you wanted to wake up at 6 and you needed 8 hours, you'd have to go to bed at 10. And then if you wanted to wake up at 5, you'd have to go to bed at 9 because then you still get those 8 hours. I think that's how it works. I don't know. I'm just waffling. Just the email address. What's just the email address? Rachel, what's that? Welcome, Cat. Everyone welcoming Cat. Hello, glad to be here. Cat, we're glad to have you. So glad to have you. Welcome to the Madhouse, Cat. Chat rules. You have to buy Chinese for me and Ben on the 1st of every month. Facts. Just facts. Del boy swinging privileges left, right and centre here. I love it. I love it. I missed the beginning of the live. Is Lainey okay? Yeah, Lainey's fine. She's just got Rona. I say it like it's, well, to be fair, it's pretty normal these days, isn't it? It's pretty normal to have Rona. For PayPal. Oh, right, okay. So just need an email and send money to you, or they can give you a PayPal link for people to click Amos send money. But unless friends and family payment, they take a percentage. Oh, cheat your best dads. Oh, for PayPal. Sorry, my bad. Lainey's in the bath with COVID. Yeah, she got Rona. Trying to keep my distance from her as best I can. Because, well, to be fair, I don't think it matters if I keep my distance. We're in the same house. There's no escaping it for me. It's coming. It's inbound. It's just when it comes. But it was really weird, right? So Lainey did a PCR test on Thursday, I think. I did a PCR test and then got tested positive on the Friday morning. Off the back of her positive, I went and took a PCR test on the Friday morning, and then mine came back this morning negative. So I think a couple of days and I'll be gone with Rona. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep on top of lateral flow tests and get another PCR test. Be careful as cats get it too, apparently. Oh, I don't want Bill or Loki to get. Could you imagine? Oh, I think I'll be more sad if the cat's got Rona than I would be if I got it. Oh, I'd be so sad about that. I'll be gutted for them. I had COVID a year ago, so a year or so ago. Honestly, it's a complete shit sandwich. The headaches are the worst. Yeah, so basically, we don't know what like version of COVID Lainey's got, but I googled the symptoms of the Omicron variant, which is quite rife at the minute where we live, like just on the outskirts of London. And basically, she's got the headache, the fatigue, the muscle soreness, the like runny nose, and she's lost her taste and her smell. She hates that. She's gutted that she's lost her taste because she's like, she's not gonna be able to taste her Christmas dinner, and she is so sad about it. Like, she's more sad that she can't taste a Christmas dinner than she is that she's got it. Yeah, so she's in a really bad way, bless her. And all she can take is paracetamol because she's pregnant. So, and the paracetamol does nothing apparently. It just takes a slight edge off. Right, Tina, see you later. Have a good one. Rachel, I'm coming to coffin. I've been super lucky, nurse in a GP surgery, and touch wood, never got COVID. There you go. I've never, like, we worked in schools and it's taken this long for Lainey to test, well, for one of us to test positive. So she should get a taste back by then. Well, we know people that have had COVID and they've, like, a couple of months ago and they've still not got their taste back. Apparently, like, in some people it can take up to like 3 months. Oh, Rachel's triple vaxxed. There you go. We're both double vaxxed, so I think we're gonna be fine. We will be fine. Lainey's like under close observation from the midwife and stuff. So if anything happens, they're there as well. So it's all good. It's all good. All good in the COVID hood. We're all gonna be fine. I think. Oh, and Lainey can get a booster soon as well, which is good for her. So. I'm off to feed my dog, Ben. Lots of love to you both. Right, see you later, Cheryl. I'm going to clock off soon as well, I think. I think I've bored you all long enough. I've held you here, held you ransom. I'll be getting a fourth getting a fourth one? Can you get a fourth one? I'm triple jabbed as well, Tina. I didn't know you could get 4. I mean, me and Lainey have both got 2. The 2 that you were meant to get, and then I think Lainey can get a booster because she's pregnant soon, and then I'll probably be on one of the last people to be able to get my booster because I'm only 23. So, have you heard they're now taking 4th? No, I didn't know that. This is news to me. Carly said that her friend had it at the start of the year, and they can only taste and smell some things now. Damn. Tina, thank you for coming to join us. Yeah, I'm immunosuppressed, so my primary course is 3 plus a booster. Wow, that's really interesting. Oh, Lisa had it and she still can't smell. Yeah, Lainey said it was the weirdest thing when you can't taste anything, because she was like, I've been testing it, right? So we've got this lime juice from Tesco, which is like quadruple strength. So I'd literally put half a glass of that and water. Bearing in mind it's quadruple strength, so you only need like that much in the glass. So I gave her it and then she just drank it like it was nothing. And I was like, yeah, you definitely can't taste. And she was like, why? And I was like, because that was like half a glass of lime juice, like straight concentrate stuff. So she's long gone, out the door. But we were eating breakfast yesterday. It was so funny. We were eating breakfast yesterday and she, like, every bite that she took, she could taste less and less of what she was eating. She was like, this is weird. I don't like it. But yeah, she's gutted. She's not going to be able to taste her Christmas dinner. Hopefully it will be back. If it does make a return. If it doesn't, then GG. Because people who take immunosuppressant medication don't produce as big an immune response to vaccines, so you get a 4th for additional protection. I see. That makes sense. That makes lots of sense, actually. That's really interesting. I never knew that, so I guess you learn something new every day. I really like that fact. It's a good little fact to have. Yeah, I never knew about that. Oh, tapping the wrong things there. Yeah, bang on, Rachel's. Nice. I never knew that was the case. My friend, I've read that one. My son got COVID from school in July, and somehow me and my 3-year-old didn't get it. I'm having my booster this Thursday. Nice. I thought there was talk about boosters every 6 months. Oh, I never knew this either. To be fair, right, with the news and stuff, and like the amount of the amount of rubbish that gets spewed on the news, I just can't be arsed with it anymore. I just switch off from it. So I just do what I'm told to do, and just follow the rules that are the important rules. So Boris Johnson having his COVID COVID in like press conferences every week and all these important things, and it's like I just don't care anymore. Switched off from it. Few big words there, Rachel. Can you break it up in colourful letters? Yeah, I was literally reading like immunocompromised. Scene. What about Disney PJs with slippers and dressing gown? Yes, good idea, Kathy. Handy having a nurse in the group, huh? Yes, it is, Rachel. Talk to me about some cool nurse facts. What's the worst injury you've ever seen? Oh, please. We could have a chat. I could have a chat with you, Rachel, all day, because I just love hearing about shit like that. Like, Lainey's follow someone on TikTok who does, like, every day does like a test, and it's like 5 questions, and it's like, where would you find the fibia bone? And then Lainey's like, oh, in the leg, in the leg, in the leg. And she's like, in the leg. And then she's like, no, but she's proper clever, Lainey. Like, what's this? Oh, what's Lainey said? Oh, Lainey's just sent me a message, and it said, when are you proposing any longer? Hang on, let me find the rest of the message. Right. So, question was, when are you proposing any longer? And she's going to run off with Del Boy. She, do you want a Ronald pregnant girl, Del Boy? Nah, she's mine. All in good time, Lainey, all in good time. I'm on immunosuppressive medication plus biologics and steroid tablets. Got rheumatoid arthritis, asthma, and fibromyalgia. I don't. Those words are so big that I don't know what you're saying. But Sarah, that sounds rough. That sounds really rough. But it sounds like. Is it like? I don't know. I don't even know. Fully necrotic ankles/legs from drug addiction. What does that even mean? What does necrotic legs mean? My mate cut open his nutsack climbing over a fence once. Looked painful. Ooh, I couldn't think of anything worse. No skin, muscle breakdown, bone visible. Have to clean and dress twice a week. Smell like death. Eee! Ooh! Do I want what, Ben? I missed what Lainey said. So Lainey said, when are you going to propose? Any longer, she's going to run off with Del Boy. That's what she's told me. Ben, put the question, otherwise I will deal with you. Oh, don't you worry. I'm going to... Oh, the skin was dying / dead. Oh, no. No. That's really bad. What's the worst injury I've ever had, I wonder? Oh, here you go. Google necrosis. I will after this. I'm going to Google it. So, here's a story for you. When I was younger, right, I was playing football, rolled my ankle, and I sprained it. So, went to the doctor, and they were like, yeah, you sprained your ankle. Nothing we can really do for it apart from bandage it. Rest up for a few weeks, and you'll be fine. Rested up. A couple of weeks later, got back on the football pitch. And then I was running around and rolled it again. And this time, because the muscle, basically the way it was described to me is because the like ligaments and the muscles and all the rest of it were like quite weakened, I fractured my ankle, or like a bone in my ankle. So I went to the doctors, they were like, you need to go to the hospital. Went to the hospital, got it casted up. Anyway, got out of the cast, went back to play football, and then someone came in with an absolute crunching slide tackle, like literally wiped my leg out and tore the ligament or the tendons, I think it was the tendons in my ankle. So I was like, literally went from like spraining to fracturing to breaking my ankle all within the space of like 3 months. It was mental. Now my ankle's absolutely fucked. Like, it doesn't work properly. I can't play football without rolling my ankle at least once. Ooh, why did I Google it? What? I'm not even sure how to respond to that. Does Loki come with the deal? I'll tell you what. I'll throw in Lainey and Loki. Sure, why not? Add Loki. Sir Richard, the guy looked like he had only 3 toes because the skin had all fused. Oh, damn, Rachel, I bet you've got some hella stories. What's that thing when I heard about it recently? Like a West Ham fan went to a football match and was on like a fence, and then like his ring got caught and it like took his skin off his finger. Degloving, I think it's called degloving or gloving or something like that. Basically, finger came off. Ugh, Jesus. I can't cope with shit like that, man. It's horrible. Yes, I'm a podiatrist. Oh, got a podiatrist as well. That's sick. You guys are all so fulfilled in life. I love it. I've just realised we've been on here for an hour. Anyone who sat here for the whole hour, you guys deserve a bloody medal. I think I've flipped this hat back and forth more times than I've had hot dinners. I just thought I'm old enough to be your dad, Ben. How old is Lainey again? Lainey is 30. How old is Lainey? 34? Yeah, 34. I had to think about that then. Completely forgot. Had a brain fart. I had my appendix burst 2 days before they realised what happened. All my family was saying I was a hypochondriac. Ooh! I think like the worst thing I've ever seen was my dad punctured his lung after it, like basically he was blowing up a balloon and it wasn't because of blowing up the balloon that burst his lung, but he burst his lung and he burst his lung and then the way that they fixed it was they had to put a tube into his lung to refill it and then like close the puncture, but they had to break 2 ribs to get in there. And then I can't remember who it was either me or my brother went in there and pulled the tube out by accident, and they couldn't put it back in the same place, so they had to break 2 more ribs to put the tube back in. Stinker. I'm 9 years older than Lainey. God, I'm old. No way, man. Age is just a number. I'm 35. Wish I was 23 again. I feel like 23 is a bit of a boring age. Like, what do you do at 23, you know? Lainey keeps nagging Ben until he pops the question on one knee. Well, she can keep nagging. I'm gonna not take my time, but I've got plans and I can't do it at the minute because you know everything that's going on. So I've just got to play my cards right. Okay, I've got to play my cards right. Feel so much older some mornings. Oh yeah, you said you were 38. I'm 38. Feel so much older some mornings. So do I. Been here from the start, eating dinner and cleared up after dinner. Oh my god. That shows how long I've been here talking. Pop the question on New Year's Eve. Do it quick, Ben. I'm 45, got my walking stick ready to go. No way, man. 33, wish I was 23 again. Oh, right. I think I'm going to let you guys go. I have an 18-year-old. I feel old. No way, man. Make an honest woman of her, Ben. She's making an honest person of me, to be fair. I'm young and I'm 9 years older than Lainey. There you go. You are very young. You're all young. No one's old. You're only old when you say you're old. I don't know. There's probably a line that people say. I think I'm gonna go though. I think I'm gonna go because I've kept you guys for long enough, and I'm actually very glad that you've been here. Oh, Kathy says she's 53. Fair play, Kathy. I hope that you guys have enjoyed. Thank you guys for joining me. Yes, Ben, I don't want Lainey and Loki on my doorstep. What about if I just drop Loki off? Sometimes when he's like, he comes, I will warn you, Del Boy, sometimes he stinks. He's like, got this like fur coat, right, which has got like these oils in it because he's like essentially waterproof because he's Norwegian forest cat, and they stink. Like you hug him and then you're like, ugh. And then you like put him away and then you pick him up. Sometimes he smells like roses. So I don't know. Get yourself, Lainey, a nice Chinese before you just blame Dale Boy. Do you know what? I'd love a Chinese, but I think it would be a waste on Lainey. Not, that sounds horrible, but like, she can't taste it. So we'll be buying a Chinese and she'll be eating it for the texture. Loki's always welcome, and I'm a bloke. I stink sometimes. Fair enough. Fair enough. You can both stink together. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna dip. I hope that you guys have enjoyed. Thank you for coming to join me, if you have come to join me, and keeping me company while Lainey's man down. It's been great talking to you all. I've loved it. I've had a great time. It's just been a nice little chilled afternoon, really, or evening. So I hope that you guys have enjoyed it. You've had a good time, because I have. But I'm going to wrap it up. So how do we usually wrap it up? I've got spooks to you later. There you go. So I'm going to spook to you all later. Have a good one. Don't do anything that I wouldn't. And if you do, don't get caught. And if you do get caught, give me a call. Holler me. And I'll help you out in some way. I don't know how. Right, I'll catch you later. I'm just waffling now. Spook to you later. Peace.